Prodigy starts NBA 2K22. All-Star Weekend, me against the world. Okay, maybe I'm on the world team now. So, what? 2K, you know I ain't play. You know I played American ball, right? You know I'm from the. Hey, you know I'm from the U.S., right? I guess it doesn't matter.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Now, here is Starks. Driving the lane. Mobley with the rebound.
That sucked how that started off. But anyways, Prodigy Starks, two-way playmaker. Point guard, 6'5".
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. He brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
Halliburton passes to Stewart. Starts outside. Halliburton
if you just pass it to me when I asked you to, it would have never just went to him.
Off target from outside.
Pass it to me when I asked you to pass it. I know y'all niggas don't know me, but guess what?
Starts outside. Takes it inside,
so really
and it goes down 2 points.
Just push the tempo.
Starks has got his second bucket of the game to go.
You're not paying attention to him,
this game
so give it to me.
In 94,
point guard anyways.
This has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And Jones sends it back. Really left alone that time.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Now, here is Starks. No dice from the high post. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone in the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game.
And the basket by Starks.
Not much in the way of defense being played
here.
I got drafted
to the
Pelicans. Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Now, here's Mobley. It's blocked. And so it looks like it's still USA.
Just to show people that route or whatever. Which I thought I was going to legit go that way, and then I was watching Chris move. That was the first person I wanted to see how the game was going to go before the game dropped.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Here's Halliburton, and Halliburton loves it in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove
I guess I shouldn't have passed that.
Get it down.
When you do pick and roll, for sometimes they don't fall.
That one good for 2. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
Go with me, man.
And some players in the Rising Stars Challenge aren't especially well known yet, but this young man is someone we've already become very familiar with.
It has not taken him long to really establish himself in the league. He's been logging a ton of minutes.
Here's Mobley. After the made shot from Starks, ball's knocked loose.
Kidding me. No wonder I didn't get the steal.
And Black Gold's going to pick up the foul.
Late.
That's his first.
Get it when I actually tell you. Like, you would think just be this 2K. That's 2K for you. You would think because a new system.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played.
They always do it after.
There's the pick.
In the location that you're not.
Here's Halliburton. Out to the right wing. 4 on the shot clock. From deep. That one misses. And Team World will come the other way. Starks against Halliburton. Again, Team World, good for 2.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Outside Edwards. The pass to Bay.
I had that problem with my own team.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Jackson Hayes is another one that I do pick and roll with on there.
Shooting for your USA.
Willie
At the line for 2.
Gomez. None of them niggas pick and roll like I need them to.
Bay hits them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
This Prodigy's
Halliburton
way
against
more
Starks.
versatile.
Over Halliburton. And
Necessarily
again,
as
the basket from Starks.
Starks
Starks has got 12. Starks has gone 6 of 8, so shooting well at 75% here.
The dunk meter was sometimes still is an adjustment, but
Halliburton against Starks.
Kind of an adjustment
over to the left wing. Mobley wide open.
Timing your dunk.
USA with another miss.
Come on, man. Push the tempo.
Passes it to Starks.
I don't care about you being a rising star at this point.
And there's the
oh my God.
Yes, sir.
That was
I don't understand why 2K did this last year apparently too, because I watched a lot of Chris Smooth last year as far as next year. Don't show replays, and I always have my replays off.
You know, that's exactly what the fans love
So I
to
can
see,
clip
guys.
them later,
they're
stuff
paying
like
good
that,
money,
like
big money. They
record
want
them, clip
wins,
them,
but
whatever the
they also
situation
want
may
to
be.
be entertained.
Here Starks following the bucket by USA. Again, Team World good for 2.
I had to go back in my 2K19 better as far as post fadeaways.
8 buckets already in his first 10
I guess because
And Black Cole's going to pick up a foul.
20, I didn't have to do that because I can just go around you,
Into the lineup for Team World.
or I could like bully my way down to the block and just I could blow by you
Composer.
in 20. They mad crazy on the game was tied 2K. Come on, man. Like, I understand they can go on a run and all that crap. I could care less about them. Like half the time when you call a foul, anyways, it'd be like little petty little crap that don't even. Oh, come on. See, that's what I'm talking about, the dunk meter. Sometimes you think you got the timing down, sometimes you don't. Come on, let's go. There we go. 2 easy buckets that could have been there. Just missed the dunk meter. It's because my timing supposedly was off. I feel like I did the same thing the last 2 days, but whatever. Well, he green-lighted it. It's not off. There goes my first assist. Nice shot. Let's go. That's where I be trying to push the tempo, because that's the other thing. Either you can widen the margin so ridiculous at some point, you can push the tempo, come back when 2K puts the jukes on you. Come on now, that ain't where I was passing. You know good and well that's not where I was passing. It's so easy to lose the ball. 2K just been doing this for years. Always just lose the ball off of nothing. You're not even trying to attempt to be attack. You my teammate for now in this game. I want you to attack. Oh my God. You pussy. Golly. Dang, if you dunk, it's an N1. Just dunk.
First personal foul.
Because you have the advantage right there.
Foul.
Just dunk. What you laying it up for?
At the line for Team
And you
World.
can't shoot free throws.
Usman
Good job, buddy.
Garuba.
I'd agree with you there.
2 shots.
No luck that time either.
You trash it.
USA leading by 3.
We just
Inside, Edwards uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards got 11 points.
Let's go.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Starks. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, I have to say the decibel level
This
just
doesn't
rolls about
work.
300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more.
I just downloaded the
Highlight
patch.
reel dunks. And
Like,
that
it's not
one
the
certainly
biggest thing that
qualifies.
you're like, obviously stability as far
Halliburton
as when
passes
your
to Mobley.
servers always
That shot
always
missing,
maintain
and Team World
the
will
servers
come
and
the
stuff
other
like
way.
that. I really don't understand why 2K just doesn't.
Starks outside.
You literally have
Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just
paint into the game constantly.
Athleticism
Your
on
server
action.
should never be broken.
Now
Like,
here's
it's a
Edwards.
problem
Brought it
when
closer.
you're literally walking
That's
in the
his
city.
4th miss. He's made 5 of 9.
All of a sudden, like, you're down the mall and like the little
And
stores
here's
that they
Kuminga.
have, so and you can't even walk into the stores.
Mobley comes with a double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a
That's
jump.
not a jump ball. Matter of fact, if you let me do what I was supposed to do in that situation,
Garuba,
I'll
the pass
literally
to
get my
Jones.
back to the basket.
Edwards brings the double team. A shot by Starks. No good.
Wasn't trying to do that either.
Dangerous to leave
Thanks,
a guy
2K.
like that open. Lucky
Clearly not.
right there
Clearly,
for the
L2
lead.
didn't matter in
Stewart
that
finds
drive
Bay.
at all.
Now, here's Stewart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Halliburton against Starks. The
You gotta
rebound
be
by
kidding me.
Halliburton.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the
Priority
fancy
is
stuff.
for the
All
commentator to
alone.
shut up.
Oh, the fire on that throwdown.
You don't have to deal with this dunk
Oh, and
meter
the crowd goes
on a
crazy
consistent basis
after
like
seeing
that.
finish.
Yeah, a throwdown.
And of course, I'm gonna keep doing the dunk.
Appropriate for the
Keep trying to do
occasion. That's
dunks
how
and
to
stuff
get
like
these
that.
fans
Because I always
revved up and
pull
excited.
down on the stick, so I already knew it was going to
Edwards
be an
drives in.
adjustment for me.
They get it back. And, yep, that's going to be a
Like,
flagrant
every
foul.
now and then, I'm like, oh, do it. I'll push the stick right or
For
left
your USA.
for a layup or
Evan
something.
Mobley. 2 shots.
Because pulling down the stick also is teardropper. I got at this point, I got Hall of Fame teardropper.
And he's out of here. And so he hits both.
Substitution.
And Team World making a change here. Okashevsky's checked in. Stewart against Jones. Stewart
I
passes
got
to
25
Edwards.
finishing badges on this build, 25
Halliburton outside.
shooting
It's tipped.
badges.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell
Well,
you
I should
what,
say
that's a
badge
painful
points.
quarter for him, and
25
it's
finishing badge
painful for me
points,
to watch,
25
too.
Shooting,
Here's Starks.
right.
Second
Put it
chance
back
effort.
up.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
Anyways, 30 potential
At the line for Team World. Kai
playmaking.
Jones.
I
At
haven't
the
maxed
line
out
for
yet.
2.
30 potential. So I got like 21. Right now I have probably like 26 probably playmaking, points, 16 defensive badge points. Everything is maxed out but my playmaking.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Halliburton. He's
honestly,
got 7.
When I go to practice,
It's Mobley, top of the key.
I'm just trying to get points at that point. Just to
Starks against Halliburton. Good work there as it goes.
get to 99. Basically.
Halliburton's got 9.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise. Just 1 of 7 from the field.
My cap out will be at 97.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
I'm at like 95.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Because I haven't added a progression on my last cap.
Cole Anthony.
Mobley comes with a double team. Kuminga the pass to
Get this work,
Starks.
Cole.
Lays it up off the glass. Starks has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Well, he's certainly seen his share of the ball tonight.
I would say maybe more than his fair share. I mean, he's not going to make too many friends out there if he's not willing to spread that sugar a little bit.
Honestly, if you run
Here's the break.
run the floor,
Here's
you'll
Kuminga.
get the ball. If I run
And he
the
gets the
floor,
basket. Officials.
First personal foul.
you'll get the ball. You'll get more assists. I averaged 11 assists.
Cole
I broke the
Anthony.
record. Well, I didn't break record assists. I got 20.
At the line for Team World.
Season high is
Jonathan
23.
Kuminga. One
Most
shot.
recent one too.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
I broke the steal record.
Tillman comes in for
15
Mobley.
steals.
Tate, he's checked in for Sadiq Bey. And it's Green in for Edwards.
Wouldn't make sense for you to make
And
the
they're
free throws.
really getting more points at the free throw line
get it
here
back into the
in
lab,
the second
baby.
quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Team World leading by 3. Here's Starks. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Cole Anthony
Team
for
foul.
Team World. They have hit just 2 free throws and 5
That
attempts.
jump outs on that. My free throws.
Taking 2 shots.
Prodigy's number is
Substitution
back.
on the court.
His original number, 23. Feels good to be back in that, especially being a
And both free
Jordan
throws
fan.
good for Starks.
That's one of the reasons that's actually not the
Now
biggest
here's
reason.
Green. Tight
Birth
defense
number.
on him.
Just the date I was actually born.
Anthony on the wing. Covered by
Combination of
Starks.
MJ and it actually being my birthday is the reason.
Rebound by Team World. And a chance here to hit 30 on the game.
Bully ball. Good old-fashioned bully ball on display here. He is making the game look too easy.
2K20, the reason why I had 0 is because I didn't want to use three's part of my name.
1 plus the penalty. 2 shots.
They got to offer more
But I didn't
resistance here.
wanna use three
Free
'cause
throw good. Starks.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And the same
Some
thing with
tough
6.
offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a
had that
bucket
number
to
at,
get some
so it's
momentum.
like
And the
you're-
wide open shot from
It's like
Green.
you're fighting against another
USA
legend.
with
You're
another
wearing
miss.
like a
Team
big-time
World leading by
legend
8.
jersey. See, it's different being at the Pelicans going
Cross
to
contact
3.
on the shot, and now a
80's
three-point
not
play
a
chance
legend.
as he'll head to the line.
Personal foul.
And one
Like he might be a staple for that team. Like New Orleans Pelicans fans might,
At the
you
line
know,
for Team World.
I don't know, they might feel some type of
At
way,
the line for
honestly,
one.
since he left. But I mean, like, only time will tell whether he's actually a legend at this point. He's got a championship. You know, he's put
So
up,
it's
he's put up
USA
decent,
now.
he's put up pretty good
The
numbers.
USA
you know,
calls time
defensive
here.
side and offensive
Well,
side.
it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach
obviously
can't be
he's-
happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to
A
tell them
force to be
simply,
working
we
with,
have
especially
to
when
show
he's healthy.
more fight on the interior. That's the
Injured
top
many people in the
priority
league.
right now.
Big wise that can handle him on both sides of the court. So, but as far as what I said, as far as going against, that was the reason why I was number 0. at Miami and stuff like that. Oh, and you can't have number 23 because it's retired. Pat Riley retired. I think Pat Riley and company retired it because
here's Anthony. Pass to Tillman.
Play for y'all, but whatever.
Tate
I
gets
get
to
it.
Green.
I'm a diehard Michael Jordan fan.
Anthony right side. To halt the run. Avdia with the rebound.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Starts, dishes to Avdia.
Don't be a pussy all your life, dude.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by Starks.
Take the shot, man.
And that set them apart
That's the
today,
Lakers
guys.
be
Their
dishing it to
success
you right
with
there.
the mid-range.
Big man,
Simply
big man
taking
thing.
advantage of what the
I'm not
defense
gonna
is
wait
giving
on
them,
you to make
and
that
they've really
decision. I
made
already
the most
know
of it.
we already know you
Anthony
play
with
with
the pass to
computer
Tate.
that they're not going to do certain things
USA
quickly.
moving
So
the
if
ball
you don't
around.
do it within those 2 seconds or whatever,
Avdia with the rebound.
I couldn't attempt
Avdia's got
to
4
go over.
rebounds
I'm
in
not
this
saying
game.
I have to block Cole in that
Starts
situation.
with it.
I
Now
couldn't
Green
even
defending.
attempt for my
Count
hand
it.
to be above.
Caledon's got his
that
second bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their
My hand
heels
couldn't be
every
above
time the
him trying to
ball
block
comes
that.
inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't,
Just have
things
me
are just going to get worse from
arbitrarily
here.
just jumping for no reason, basically.
Fader on the way. That one's in there. The Team World lead is cut down again to 13 points with the basket from Weissman.
Oh, fantastic job by Wiseman to just stick with it, not let the contact disrupt him. Totally focused on the rim.
And the basket by Starks.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and
You know, I think
he's
my
really
time was
riding
better
that
than that,
wave
but
right now.
whatever.
Anthony, the pass to Tillman. Anthony finds Green. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Now, here is Starks. He's guarded closely. Lets it go from 14. Count that one. Starks has got 40 points.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
This not as fast
That's the
as
Wiseman.
2K21. Or 2K21.
Rebound by Team World. Avdia's got 5 rebounds tonight.
2 minutes.
Starts
He
against
got
Anthony.
92. He capped out on 92. though.
And again it will fall. That's the good
Got
there from
downhill.
Starks. Starks has got
Hall of
42
Fame.
in the game.
That
And
boost up,
those
that
are the
speed
kinds of
ball.
plays that are just
Got him
killing them
quick.
right now.
Priority and goal number
First
one
quick step,
has to be
have a goal.
tightening up the
But
defense.
also speed
They
down.
can't afford
Bust,
to give him
my
open looks.
Takeover.
And there's the pass to Tate. Back to Anthony.
It's a slashing one. It's not the blow by one.
There's the steal.
It's the other one.
Here's Avdia. Again, Team World good for 2.
Give them
Takeover
credit.
is,
Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high
Extreme
percentage shot
clamps
for him so
defense.
far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want.
That's probably
in the
what
first
put
half.
me in as a
And
two-way
it's
player.
Green slapping it
Just
down.
that combination
You know,
of
we
like,
always get some great dunks in this game.
The
and I
finishes
think we
at
can
90,
add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was
the driving dunks
raise
at
the
90,
roof.
the driving layups at
Starks
90.
misses off the right eye. USA trails by 19. And Black Hole is going to pick up the foul.
Starks.
And that'll be
Third personal
so
foul.
far.
Already he's looking at his third
Well,
foul.
it's the
I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until
mid-range
the
is
third
85,
quarter.
so 84 maybe actually.
52 seconds left in the first half.
My three-pointer's not up there yet. I haven't even. That's the one thing I haven't adjusted.
Here's Tillman.
When
Nothing
I'm
yet on the
down to
scoreboard
close
for him.
shot,
And teams
Having to
have
be
nights
adjusted.
like this when the shots that usually drop just
Vertical.
won't go down. That's when you have to rely on your defense, and that's the only way to stay in the game.
oh crap! I forgot this.
Shingun with the bucket.
I mean, the number of points
It's like
they've
that was a
scored in the
guaranteed
paint
assist.
already here
With me
is
taking
eye-opening.
the layup at least. At that
And it's
point.
Anthony with the ball for USA. Got a piece of it. Starks with the steal. Goes up.
Crap,
It's
I didn't
all
hold
in
it
by
long enough
USA.
apparently.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys.
It's
not the
All-Star
fancy
weekend. That's not what you need to be
Wiseman, no
saying.
good.
Commentator. Priority number one is what it like.
Starks
Shut up.
outside.
First of all, you ain't got to deal with the dunk meter.
Over Anthony. And it is good. the buzzer. Wow.
That's the end of the second quarter with the score. Your USA team, 45, Team World, 68.
Oh, I would have capped that out. I forgot about that. They didn't have a, of course, before All-Star Weekend, you don't have a practice. Your practice is after All-Star Weekend.
Athletic, just a ton of energy out there on the floor tonight.
Yeah, you know, like we see every year, these young guys are super excited to be playing in this game, and that excitement comes out onto the court.
Mobley is out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard.
Shoot, nigga.
5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
So Team World's 5 right now. We've got Starks, Kuminga out there with Jones, and it's Dwyer.
Stewart. Second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for Team World, Usman Garuba. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Why y'all don't put it in the regular angle? Now you put it in the regular angle.
And the second free throw,
me off
good.
that much, but I mean, god dang. I didn't know I was confused on whether I was shooting or not.
9 points in the game so far. USA moving the ball around. Stewart a screen.
You still have me on my career angle like
Halliburton takes to Bey. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
I think it's fun. It's like this game's pretty fun.
Halliburton against Starks.
As far as the story mode and stuff
They
like
grabbed
that.
their own miss. Here's Jones. Lays it up and pinks it in.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season
K-Perk,
yet. But there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident. And that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game. And that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team.
Oh, he's a YouTube star and he's supposed to be playing.
It's a great move, and he catches
you know what?
the defense completely
2K puts
off guard.
these type of
Yeah, if
stories
that's a
together,
harbinger
and
of things to come,
you
he's
can't
looking at having
control
a very
what
big second
the
half.
player does outside.
Are you serious? Between the legs
His
and a
interest
real
is music
game,
and his
that has
YouTube
the
star and stuff
makings
like that.
of
I'm
a
not saying that's
legendary
something
dunk.
Oh,
that
agreed.
would,
Forget about the plays of the
but
week.
don't count
That
out the
one
players
will be one of
because,
the plays
that's
of the
literally
year.
what
Hey, I've got to bring some sanity back to this thing now. You know the coach
student
would
athlete
have been
could, or
salty
somebody,
if he'd have missed that
an
thing.
athlete could just,
Shot clock at 6.
because technically you weren't a student athlete
Edwards
necessarily.
kicks to Bey.
gotta
Another
make a
3
decision where you
for
just-
USA.
Nice
Yeah,
read
yeah,
by
that
Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
He's kind of
Here's
just kids
Starks.
making a decision whether they was going to go pro or whether they was
decibel level just
in
rose
New City or
about
whether they was going to
300%
go
in
pro
here.
or whether they was
Certainly
gonna go
sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than
college.
highlight reel dunks.
But from
and that
from
one
day
certainly
one,
qualifies.
Perk has been on.
And Jones sends it
I
back.
just actually had
Just
a
a
cutscene
solid
where
performance on the
Perk
interior.
finally
The rebounding
congratulated me
has
on,
been off the chart.
Yeah, you look
making,
across the board, it's
All-Star.
actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong
he's
on the
still
glass.
backhanded.
Good.
It was a backhanded compliment.
Starks has got 50 points.
It's like,
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most.
postseason is where the real
He's trying to
players,
close this one out.
Halliburton kicks to Edwards.
where it determines whether you're a real player or not.
Halliburton with it. 9 points in the game so far.
I'm like, we're number one in the West, so at least for now, the Pelicans are good.
The shot will not fall.
Like, don't get me wrong,
Some
we've won-
solid
we've
defense
won-
right
we've
there
lost
from
like
Starks.
15 games.
Here's Garuba, and he could
Obviously, I
not
didn't
get
start
that
all
one to
those-
go.
all those
Out of
games.
contact.
Mobley. Second personal foul, second team foul.
Like, Trailblazers blew
At
us
the
out,
line
so
for
we're still
Team
looking
World.
to knock they
Usman
blocks off.
Garuba.
Like, Dame and
Shoot
CJ
two
McCollum
shots.
just, like, lit us up, and there was nothing I could do about it. Like, I did what I was supposed to do as far as, like, you know, I put up numbers, but it wasn't nothing I could do as far as combating that. 2K just came in with that storm that they sometimes come in with.
Second free throw, no good. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor. And
I think the first time
we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
I came back and beat Memphis.
Halliburton sets the pick for Mobley. Going inside, and Mobley throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down.
I had to play LA.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And that one drops.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Halliburton, and Jones sends it down, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Into the lineup for Team World, Facundo Campazzo.
Jazz tore me up, but Jazz beat me 3 times. I think we have another, because normally when you play on the West, you play them about 4 times. So I think I have another chance to try to redeem myself on that.
And it's off from 3-point range.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard.
It's really because
in the rebounding numbers.
It's really because
and what I like about it, it's been a physical
life.
brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty
and we had to play
rough,
them early on.
But that's how you win games.
I wasn't getting those type of
Halliburton passes to Edwards. Back to Halliburton.
So that first one, I didn't even really.
Lobbed up there for Edwards.
I probably had a good bit of minutes.
He can't get that one to fall.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite.
Second and third.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Halliburton outside. Stewart kicks to Edwards.
Even with all that, I just
moving
passed
the ball
all those
around.
guys.
Halliburton passes to Edwards.
Lakers, but I passed all those guys.
5 to shoot.
Trailblazers beating us. Dallas, all those guys I've passed.
Now here's Bay. D right on him.
And you can learn a lot about rebounding points by watching this guy. Look at the fundamentals there on the box out.
And the basket by
Starks.
Start raise. It pours.
Finally
Another
getting
jump
6
shot
minutes, and then when I went
to
finally
passes it to Stewart.
That's why my assists are at 11, because
to the right side.
When I started getting more minutes, my assists were.
Now here's Mobley.
Like 15,
not a lot of room.
12 to 15.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
I'm starting. I was like, After a while, once I started really getting
Starts the pass to Garuba.
Affect the game score.
It's hauled in by USA. Edwards got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Halliburton outside.
Some games I'm not even getting 10. Some
outside
games.
Edwards.
Or most games I'm getting 10.
Here's Mobley, and the layup is good. Mobley's got 6 points in the quarter.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Here's Garuba, and that one's drained from the low block.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Now here's Bay. Defense is right there. A floater. Here's Mobley.
You do a story with that crazy stuff like, because that's what K. Perkins starts off with, is talking about how you,
Greg,
especially after you get drafted, he talks about how you
and you know those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
I know Chris Smooth took the aggressive route, so I know how that goes. But I'm like, I'm on one of the teams I wanted. I wanted to be in Dallas or New Orleans. Those are my 2 top
And
picks.
foul on the shot. So
Spurs
Usman
was
Garuba.
another team I wanted to go to.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for
team
So
work.
I had narrowed it down.
Anytime
to those
you
three.
get as
I
many
had like 8 teams that I probably wanted to go to. But I narrowed it down to those 2.
Team World calls timeout.
Now my question is, where are they displaying our trophies?
For the most part. Sometimes things get a little
'Cause I
wild
got
out
the
there, but not
penthouse,
so
the
here.
penthouse. That's dope.
Team
Like, you
World
can
leading by
legit,
22. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Edwards. Then there's Isaiah Stewart.
You can get
Then
to the
it's
courts from your
Sadiq Bey.
penthouse.
And it's Tillman in at the 4-man position.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
What it's called
Yeah,
right
and you know,
now.
that
Zip
is some
line.
shaky and shoddy defensive work. They
I
got
don't
to
know why
tighten
that
it
word
up.
went pop in my
Halliburton
head, but
finds
whatever.
Edwards.
It's zip line.
There's the drive.
can
That
zip
falls.
line.
Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Not that I play park anyways,
Halliburton's
but
got his 5th assist in this one.
let's go.
Halliburton against Starks. The shot missing. So USA
Like, I
will
just
take
think
it the
sometimes
other
when
way.
you're that open, just it's okay. You gotta let it go. It
Outside
shouldn't be
Edwards.
just all on the
Pass
nose,
to
you know,
Bey.
just because,
Here's
bro,
Tillman.
you know you make it now. You blow by
The
somebody
dish
like
to
that.
Edwards. Duarte grabs the board. On the
And
wing
there's a
Starks.
level of me that
He's
wants to
covered by
learn it too,
Halliburton.
though, so that's why I don't
And
turn
the
it
shot is good.
Starks.
Starks has got 60.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
Looking to get back on track here. And Halliburton slams it in.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
Starks outside. Greg, last
That's another
season,
reason
we
why
saw
it's
a
so
lot of
easy for
opinions
these
about the
guys.
play-in
16.
tournament,
But
especially from
when you're
players.
trying to get
Where
your
did you
teammates
fall on
involved,
that thinking?
they won't shoot.
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin.
Like,
And
when you gotta
excited.
force pick
I mean,
and rolls
seeing
and
the
stuff.
stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the
Just
edge.
like
I think it
you do
brings
it on
more
his own.
interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth.
There's the screen.
Wow. I like how I lose the
Starks
ball.
dishes to Kuminga.
I love to make us. That's another thing. Pick and roll.
Starks against Stewart.
Charging on here
Starks the pass
sometimes
to
it's still
Garuba.
crazy.
It's hauled in by USA. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And Black Hole's going to
The
pick up the
fouling
foul.
is
Fourth
same
personal
thing,
foul.
dude.
First team foul.
Like, it's supposed to be easy to steal. At least that's what I've heard in part, because I'm from agent and stuff like that.
Stewart passes to Tillman. Now here's Bey.
whatever.
Defense right on him.
I seem to get more in foul trouble on at least
Just
playing
5
the
to
story
shoot.
in my career. And everything.
Halliburton for 3.
Anything.
Another 3 for USA.
It's been this way.
I mean, there's some
since
games that
halftime.
allow you to go
Tremendous
crazy,
production
like, 'cause
from
I know
beyond the
that
arc.
at 15.
Boy, it's been a
Still
three-point
game.
barrage. They came out gunning and have
was
not
ridiculous.
stopped.
Here's Starks.
Only got 4. I got 4 fouls
Team
in that
World
game,
with
but
another
they didn't
miss.
come
You know, the
early
right thing
like
there
that.
to try to
I know
fade away with the D all over him, but that is a
the
difficult
last
shot.
probably the last game or the game before that, before this All-Star weekend.
Halliburton kicks to Edwards.
I got 5 fouls. in
Edwards
the
a
first
screen on
half.
Starks. Back to Edwards.
I'm like,
Beyond
bro,
the arc.
ain't nobody
And
spamming.
Garuba
That's what
pulls it down.
2K gotta understand. That's
Garuba's
the
got his
developers
7th
gotta
rebound of the
understand.
game with
If
that
you're not
last one.
spamming, you can't
Shoots a
just
fader,
have us
and it starts that time on the assist by Kuminga.
fouling or just
64
or
points for Black
you
Hole.
can't draw us into these charges. You just can't just
Halliburton
be
outside.
like, I'm turning my back to the basket and charge into a
Stewart
player.
down low.
Like, are you kidding me?
Halliburton right side.
Like, if you're pressing L2, that's what you're trying to do. Protect the ball or post up.
Defensive foul.
I literally was trying to post up,
Second personal foul.
and they had
Second
me
team
push
foul.
into him. I never turned my back to him. I just forced myself
Tyrese
forward.
Halliburton. One shot.
charging foul, but okay. Pick and roll, sometimes you charge into like, alright, cool. 2K. That's what we doing. That's what we on. I've seen the computer do it a few times too.
Leading by 17.
Doesn't make it that much valid, to be honest with you.
And he uses the glass on the lane.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Poke loose. Starts with the
that
steal.
helps when it's late.
Pass to Garuba. Chalk up 2 there.
Then you get it clean.
Leads
But
by
it don't
21.
help when they make you
Great
foul.
teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And after an abysmal
Good job, buddy.
first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Halliburton against Starks. That is breathtaking.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a
That's
throwdown
ridiculous.
appropriate for the occasion.
wish
That's
I
how
could
to
do
get
that.
these fans revved up and excited.
I wish they would let you do that crap.
Edwards passes to Halliburton.
Actually, with the dunk, with
6 to shoot.
the dunk shot, I mean, the dunk creator. Or whatever.
USA needs to get off a shot. And the
That's
fast
that.
breakdown for Team World. Picked off in midair.
I don't know how it's picked off midair when he's not.
Edwards against Jones.
It'd be one thing if they was closer to each other. I'll give you that turnover.
Here's the pass to Stewart.
He wasn't even near him.
To the middle. Here's Edwards.
And I got
Edwards with the stop.
And we all know
Needle
how
threader on
explosive
silver.
Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slant.
My attribute of pass accuracy is in the 90s.
Starks against Halliburton. From 13, Tillman grabs the miss. Tillman's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Halliburton, and Jones sends it back, and they'll keep possession. They get it again, and at last they get one to fall.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
After 6 updates in 1 month, 2K.
Starks against
finally
Halliburton.
working. Yikes.
Jones with the screen on Halliburton.
I can
Here's
keep tweaking
Starks.
stuff they
It's
don't
tipped.
necessarily need to tweak and leaving stuff out. Like they have.
Here's Halliburton. Covered
Someone
by
who doesn't even
Starks.
play parts like that understands
Floats
how
one.
bad the latency is. I can
Snatched
go
up.
to the city
Halliburton in
right
corner.
now and just shoot
With
around.
nobody on him. There is the jumper.
Like there are
Halliburton's
places,
got
there's
13
courts
points in the
in the
second
city
half.
where you can
They
just,
cashed in
you can
on
still
a
pick
lot
up
of
a game.
second chance opportunities
Somebody sees
here
you,
in the
they
second
might
half.
want to
That
engage
extra
in the game
effort.
with you. And I can feel
Well, that's
my
not
player,
what I
like,
was expecting.
Me either. I don't
slowing
think
up
anybody
and,
was.
you know,
Even he didn't know what he was going to pull
even your
off on
control,
that.
you can feel your controller and
Takes
stuff like that.
creativity
I'm like,
and
bro,
spontaneity.
like,
The ability to make it up on the fly.
y'all want to. 2K doesn't want to have good
At the
service.
line for Team World. Starks.
All they care about is paying for the game, paying for the VC. Which we do. Because graphically, it's one of the best games we've seen.
Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global
Not that
game,
NBA
Kevin,
level
and
to
give credit to former Commissioner
made a-
David Stern
made
and
the
certainly
attempt to
Adam
make it
Silver
better
and his
game.
staff. But the league is a global league.
This
Star
was your
players
time
have
to
done a
try
great job of
again.
promoting it as a
NBA Live,
worldwide
by the way.
game as well. Every year
People-
you get players
people like
from
me and
multiple
my homie
continents,
Tyson,
Asia, Africa,
like,
Europe, Australia. Basketball
Way to
is,
pay
again, it's a global
for
game,
it.
so it makes sense to see more
Off of
players
nostalgia.
from all
That's
over.
all. That's really what it comes down to. That doesn't mean I'd have played it more than 2K, but it means I'd have gave you. I would have played it regardless.
Hands for the steal.
Team World
I
leading by
remember the
20.
good days of NBA Live.
Takes a step back.
I just personally like playing basketball games too. Though,
And he drives.
Save that one. Boys, I'm going to want to see that a few times.
Oh, me too, right? Jaws on the ground all over this building.
wonder how long he's worked on that. First, you got to think it up. Then you got to bring it to reality.
Think that one up. That one's been done so much. It's a difficult dunk, but it's been done so much.
He's guarded closely.
Kobe Bryant
Over Kuminga.
Vince Carter
no good off the front iron. Bay's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. And it's Kuminga that time on the assist by Starks.
Not hard to see why.
I know if I was in the league, I would be
just too many good
think
looks
of at that point.
from in close.
I would have came in
Mobley to end the run.
earliest I would have came in Durant's class.
Stewart up top. Here's
to give you an idea, like, so
no good on the three.
Already seen Kobe and Vince do that
pointer in the first half, but so far in the second,
as a kid,
come up with goose eggs.
Because Kobe did 97.
Here's Starks. Again, Team World good for 2.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
The only two I like emphatically remember right now
now here's Bay.
Is those two, is Kobe and Vince.
Feeds to Mobley, and it's denied.
But it's plenty of people.
So it looks like it's still.
And some people, I think somebody did it in All-Star Weekend.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Just 5 on the clock. Tate kicks to Green. From past the arc. Rebound by Team World.
Let's go.
Avdiev's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Starts against Halliburton. Now, here is Starks. He's tightly guarded. Yes, that goes in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
You realize, like,
they've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth.
It should be a natural thing. I don't need to
passes
press.
it to Wiseman.
Triangle, because triangle actually
trying to end the drought, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Well, listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him.
So it's not like I don't know. I don't personally like doing that because it will.
Starts against
sometimes
Halliburton.
Automatically throw the pass.
Starts the pass to Paco. Again, Team World good for 2.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
They've
been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass it that way.
Outside, Green.
Jalen Green.
Shot from 6. That shot
I'm
was
excited to see him play.
On offense, here's Team World.
He looks like he would be pretty. Like
here's Starks. It's hauled in by USA. Mobley's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Wiseman.
His first preseason.
Back to Halliburton. Shoots over Starks. And the shot no good, a bit short.
I need them to give I need Milwaukee to give
1:14 left in the fourth quarter.
Minutes.
Down low. Here's Şengün. Doesn't go that time. So USA will take it the other way. In the corner, Tate with it.
I need Tremont to capitalize on the minutes.
Back to Green.
Like, Tremont does a good job, but
got a piece of it. And so it looks like it's still USA's ball.
You gotta be more aggressive on the shooting. This era is a little bit different. Like, if it was the era that I watched,
and that's going the other way.
Some, a lot of this John Stockton, Gary Payton, like even when Dwayne
Shot
Wade
clock at
and
5.
some of the other guys came in,
Takes a 3.
It still was
Rebound
a league
by Team
where,
World.
because you got Jason Kidd, stuff like that. Like, it still was a league where
Here's
the
Starks.
point guard was not necessarily
With the drive. Where
the
did
first
that come
scoring option.
from?
It kind of got changed, around the time, Gilbert Arenas, combo type of guard, 6'4".
There's Green with the 3. Nailed from three-point land.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space.
Like the game chart changes
and it's
like that.
just
so
competing.
giving
your best when it matters
like he
most.
does
you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
That comes with time, though, too.
Wiseman finds Green.
Like, teams be sitting there
Tate
like,
with the ball.
I don't know if we're going to play him.
There's a screen.
I don't know. Like, you never know the
From
true
11 feet away.
politics behind the game.
So no.
If you're not within
That's the end of the game.
within the court
Thank
those
you
locker
everyone
rooms
for
and stuff
making
like
it out to the game, and we hope you had a great time.
If you
Drive home safely,
look up,
and we will see you next time.
look him up, you can see that he actually can play. It's not gassing up somebody. Like, I don't know him more than, to be honest with you, I don't know him more than any of some of y'all. 81, 3, and 10, and 3. No problem. We capped out. Oh, actually, yeah, no, I was right. Capped out to 97. To potentially over 97. Yeah, so you get 600. Am I gonna get interviewed after this? Nope. With a few standout plays in the Rising Star game showing he deserved his place on the team. Looking good in the Rising Star game, there's no question. He's the Pelicans' future at this point. That is on go. Okay, that's when we played Dallas. That was our last game. If they don't sign him, that's dumb. 2K be worried about you changing clothes too way too much on this game too.
A reminder that we are in season 1. We have reached the halfway point with 3 weeks remaining.
There's a zip line. You can fall here for whatever reason. That's one of the first things I got was a bite. Of course, clothes and other stuff. I didn't get that many clothes, but I'm just saying. There's a go-kart. A lot of people actually have already made it to level 40. I'm at like level 6. I mean, if you don't play the park or some of the other online stuff, you're not gonna get that much experience points on that side. The quests are not gonna move you up the ladder that quickly. Since I'm out here, might as well go get my daily reward. Yeah, okay. Never mind. I'm going the right way. I mean, I guess I should try to do that just to get the go-kart, but whatever. You got 15 days left. 14 days left for the first season. No, that's this. You gotta go all the way around. There's a little mall. I got inline skates. That's another reward. Inline skates. The bike and the skateboard, they automatically let you go ahead and purchase. The inline skates, you got to earn. Of course, the go-kart, you have to earn. Honestly, I'd rather purchase the go-kart. Because I know I ain't gonna really be playing parks like that. Plus the homie gets on there with me, stuff like that. But which he's moving, I think, so he ain't really been playing. He ain't really been on 2K or on his PS5 in general.
I got that right here.
Cause that's the thing. When I set up my PS5, you literally can take your phone and just use the RSS feed to scan it, and it just kind of uploads it and everything. And then of course you already have an account because of PS. Well, really because of PSP, I think. But because of my PS4 and stuff like that. Because I have Sony because I had Sony products. Don't tell me this thing froze. No, it couldn't have because I'm moving around. I can see people around me moving, so you gotta be kidding me. Oh, never mind. I can bounce out. I'll get that later then. I can fast travel back to the penthouse. I still need to know where these trophies are gonna be and stuff. Yeah, they want you to change clothes every day and stuff for what you call it. I know I got a press conference one time and somebody asked me about what I was wearing. I'm like, well, I have been wearing the same thing. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like the prices, and like it's literally like Agent had a good example about the VC. It's literally like it was inflation because now everything is kind of like it's not necessarily higher on some things are higher as far as clothes and stuff like that. Like the bike wasn't the bike's been lower than what I remember it. Are y'all gonna make me play the 3-point contest? Well, I mean, I'm obviously not. Yeah, obviously not a part of the 3-point contest. But I'm saying, like, you gonna make me? So you gonna make me do the dunk contest? What is going on? You don't know how to follow instructions, thing? God dang. I ain't doing dunk contest. Half the time is rigged anyways. It's supposed to be simplified and it's rigged. Anyways, James Harden, me and James Harden were the captains. No video, just straight. Of course, you know after I get KD, AD, Greek, those type of guys, that's usually what I start off with. I don't know why LeBron never makes my team as far as I go. Well, normally because he's usually the one that's winning the votes. But he's a part of that list too, as far as Kawhi and stuff like that. I'm trying to get wings and bigs, versatile wings and bigs, basically. Jokic. I think I got Jokic on that. Snyder got the coaching job for the All-Star weekend too. This will forever be one of my celebrations. Sorry, every year. I think I started doing that since 2K13. It's Westbrook tip-off celebration. Animation.
And it's the West All-Stars to start out.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Curry.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for
always try
everyone
to do that
who
little
wants
slip.
to take in one of the greatest
They
scenes
always
in all
get
the
away
sports.
with
Not
that
only
crap.
to watch the best players.
Meanwhile, I gotta work. I actually gotta work. They'll just sit there, sit there.
No one's going to ever claim that the All-Star Weekend is about defense, and we got a taste of that right there.
That's not how
And this
that
game
works.
literally has been wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
And that one is good.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing
So
unfolds.
Greek, Embiid,
Here's Curry.
Jokic.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellent on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock
So that
all
means
year.
I can run the pick and roll with. I should be able to run the pick and roll.
Starks
with
against
Embiid.
Randall. Starks dishes to Embiid. Back to Starks. Shot clock at 3. Over Randall. And it Starks that time on the assist by Embiid.
Jokic. And
6
Greek, 'cause
points
Greek's
for
the
Black
first one
Hole.
I didn't pick up.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
Right side, Irving.
Because more than likely,
he
anything will
banks
happen
in
with
the lane.
Kawhi.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
Screen by Giannis.
Are you serious, Giannis? What? As soon as you do the screen.
Irving against Starks. Over Irving.
Got all buckets, I guess.
Again, the West All-Stars.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
LeBron against Leonard. Curry with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 7 points in the
Curry
game.
wide open.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. And he's probably knocking it down, too.
Starks kicks to Giannis. LeBron against Starks. To the paint. Here's
Put it
Giannis.
up. What
A
the
good
heck?
finish at the rack.
Ain't no
off the
hesitation
6
on
feet.
that.
Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket tonight.
LeBron,
These defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Curry, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Disrespect.
Randall a screen on Giannis. Embiid with the steal. Starks with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
He doesn't thought he was going to go on the inside of it.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Like, to
Giannis
the
a
point
screen
that
on
they
Curry.
get even the game, like these niggas
Down it goes.
Go to the
Nice one
basket.
there from Antetokounmpo. He has 6.
The decision-making of Antetokounmpo is really brilliant, in a word. He knows when to spot up, he knows when to roll to the bucket off screens, and he knows when to give it up.
And it's Irving missing. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. That is breathtaking.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
The shot by Curry,
Good
no
knockdown.
good. And so here are the West
It made me
All-Stars.
struggle on that one, though. You got gold clamps with a take.
Starks against Irving
You know what I mean?
with the fadeaway. Again, the West
Made me
All-Stars.
struggle to stay in front of him.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now.
Still
He's been perfect from the field, literally.
It's Curry.
James, the pass to Curry. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
Even when you can dodge the pick, you still lose.
The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The 10-footer. And another. Once again, shot good from Starks.
I'm already
Starks has
thinking
got
about free
14.
agency.
Just no resistance
get my
inside at
cousin
all.
on
They
this.
are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of
Bradley
second
Beal.
opportunities.
I
8
tried
of
to
their
get him
last
to
10
trade,
points
but
from the paint, but the
course, 2K
defense still
doesn't
continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Fade away. He
Can't even
just
say
cannot
that,
miss.
basically.
8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
Timeout East
Guys, this has been an incredible
Nothing came
performance this
up, and of
quarter.
course,
I
you
mean,
know, the
he's
trade
getting the ball
deadline's
where he
coming
likes
up.
it and
This
wants
is
it
also
and just
again.
going to work.
Get ready for your East Coast.
But Bradley Beal's free agency's coming up, so we'll that, I guess. Free agency wise, if it ever works the way it's supposed to. Like, I clicked on the players, but it doesn't seem like it's actually saving it. So I guess that's a glitch that maybe we do have a new
Here's
patch.
Curry. He's got 10.
Before I started streaming,
He gets a
that
chance
patch
now to
game.
catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David
We'll
Aldridge.
see how that goes.
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit.
So you don't get patch
He was
notes,
looking over
which
the
is
lineups, and he said, "I've
you
never
realize
seen
2K, that's
such
a
even
normal thing
matchups
that
all my
happens.
life.
Like, if I pull up
The talent
Warframe
on
right
both
now,
sides is just insane."
consider I haven't played
I asked
Warframe
him if
in
he
a
had
while.
a game plan for tonight,
That
and
would
he told me
that
he
would
thought
probably
about
be
it,
some patch
have
notes
some
on the front.
ideas, but that's not what
As
this
I
is about.
upload the
It's a
game.
showcase for the best of the best, guys.
Thank you, David. And the rejection by Embiid.
Like, that's an
Incredibly
actual thing.
light-footed at 7 feet tall.
shouldn't have
Embiid
to
can cover
go
a
on
lot
YouTube
of
and
ground
listen.
defensively.
And that's a
It's
terrific
resort.
sequence at both ends there.
Because they'll read it
There
out
was
to
the
you. So
block
a lot
shot
of
and the
times,
run out and nice finish.
a lot of times
on the
you'll just
break.
listen to
Pass it to Curry.
spell out what the patch
Offensive
was.
rebound.
Actually,
And the
Reddit, I
rejection
think,
by
drops on
Antetokounmpo.
2K
And they're on
has
the
certain
break.
people drop.
Here's
have, like, a
Leonard, and
list of what they
Kawhi
are,
Leonard
so.
with the slam.
16
Boy,
and
a
5.
wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Oh yeah,
Starks
cookies.
with the steal. And here they come. Oh, and he puts it off the glass.
Like, you won't let
Wow.
LeBron do it
And
like that.
Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
King
And
of
guys,
LA,
what do you
huh?
think about the hustle stance for the West All-Stars?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness
wait
on
for this
display
season
here
to
has
start.
caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, how about
Especially
how
being a
well
Bulls
they
fan,
defended
how
the
that
rim,
roster
not
is
just blocking
constructed.
shots, but also altering them here
Of
in this first
course,
half.
because I expected
And you know
you
what?
to shoot.
Defensively,
Nigga.
both
Now
teams
you,
have picked
now
it up
you're
as we've gotten a
opportunity. You
little
take the
deeper
opportunity to shoot
into this
after
game.
A little
after
more
I met.
competitive fire
I
and
ain't messed
intensity
up.
being shown out there now.
Like,
James, the pass to Curry. Right wing.
you always can make it after
Clock
somebody.
at 6. Good. It's Beal picking up
Can't
the
do what
assist.
they want to do.
Curry's got 15
That
points.
situation, well,
And
all I
really,
wanted
the
to do was
scoring
pass
this
it to
quarter
Greek
has
and
been
then,
just
you know,
off
and get
the
the
charts,
assist.
doing all he can to bring them back.
Beal
Wow,
on the
so
double
I pick it
team
up.
and stolen by Kyrie
Not only
Irving.
do you force me to pick it up. These things should be based on you moving your controls. By the
And
way,
Beal
2K.
kicks to Irving.
I don't understand
Launches
why
a
I force
three.
pick up.
And
That's
Stephen
another
Curry
thing. In
gets
the beginning of the
three.
game, because you don't have no
Curry's got
badges
it
and stuff
back
like
down to
that.
within single
Boy,
digits with the East
they force
All-Stars.
pickups like all the time. Like it reminded me of 2K19 defense.
Starts against Curry. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into
that
a
would be so
blowout very
disrespectful if
quickly.
they actually did my standing emote, because LeBron is on the other side, and that's my standing emote.
Get ready for your
I need to change it because I thought they was allowing you to do. I thought it was like how they had it on
A big group
previous years.
substitution here for the East. Rudy Gobert, he's
Different
checked in for
ones.
Randall. Sabonis comes in for Bradley Beal.
My standing
Russell
emote is
Westbrook in for Kyrie Irving. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Curry. The West All-Stars also
It's
changing it up.
LeBron's little,
Davis
know,
is checked in
that
for
little
Joel
stamp
Embiid.
thing that he
Brown
does.
comes in for Jokic. Young is subbed in for Starks.
type of thing. I don't know what the hell he knows.
West All-Stars.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
And contracts are not as easy to get this year.
EA All-Star.
Like they
that's
are.
an honor
Like,
none of these players
I got a lot
forget.
of sneaker
And now
deals.
let's check out the lineups
But it's
courtesy
not
of
the sneaker
Gatorade,
deal I
all
want.
fueled up and ready to go. Here's
They're
the second
unlocked
quarter of
and
play
ready for me to
on the
use.
court for the West All-Stars. Starks is out there with
It's
Jokic.
Jordan is
Then
hard.
there's
Nike
Jaylen
is
Brown.
hard, the hard
And
ones to
then
get.
there's Antetokounmpo.
Because you have to get
And
up
it's
here.
Valanciunas, and it's sent. And the foul.
My
on
fashion's up
Valanciunas.
at level 8.
That's
First personal
You
foul.
got
First team
your
foul.
character's trying to be a fashion guru
is
and
going to see
music.
his share of action, spreading the minutes
trying to run
evenly,
a
as you've
music
always
label.
talked about, is always a
I
top
already
priority
capped out
for
on
these
that,
All-Star
so-
game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin.
like,
I
it
mean, for
legit
all the
says on
hard
my
work
branding,
these players
my branding,
put in to get here, I mean, each
that
one
I'm a
deserves
music
a chance,
so I
if
already
you will, to
got that
share
crap.
the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star
This game and everything
despite
gave
the
me that
hot start from
whole
beyond, they've got the way from shooting the
trip
trip.
vibes.
And-
I really
and
didn't want
trailing
to
in
diss
this
him,
game
but he
now
was
is
making
not
me
the
run around the
time
city
to start
like I was a
playing
peon or
conservatively.
something.
I mean,
It was like,
if you've got an open
yeah, I'm
look
not a
from
sucker.
deep,
Like,
let
we're
it
not
go.
here for
I mean, you
this.
got to
You only
play
did the
freely
quest
and
'cause
with
you know
confidence.
because you know you
The
had to
pass
get
to
them
Lowry.
done.
A little
But
light
in the
on
end,
the
he was
fouls
like,
in
I got
terms
this
of
new
what's being
artist. I'm
called
gonna
tonight.
make this song,
And that's usually the theme in this
let
game.
the chips fall
I
where
agree.
they may
I mean, the
fall.
guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically.
But I
If that
really,
makes any
like,
sense. The
realistically,
officials' jobs are
no, being a
usually
50 Cent fan
pretty
and
easy in
been
this
going
one.
through that G Unit era, I was like, do you really want to go
Starks
against
against
the game?
Lowry. Oh,
Mercy,
That's been
mercy
battle
me.
tested.
and that one is stuffed right through.
Wow, and
No,
that
I
sort
wouldn't.
of
It would be the same thing
showmanship
if
is just deflating right now
if
to
they
a
had
team
50 Cent on the
trying
game.
to get back into a game like this.
Ouch,
Have
Greg,
beef
that
with
is
50 Cent.
definitely an emphasis jam. A big
Don't wanna
apostrophe or
have beef with
exclamation
Eminem.
point,
Like,
maybe
there's
even a
certain people
question
that
mark.
just don't want,
And guys,
then you're a ball
I know
player.
there are
Like,
a
get
lot
outta
of
here,
questions
bro.
right now defensively for this
Yeah,
team.
like,
There's no
nah.
doubt about that.
Randall grabs the
Okay,
board.
thanks
You
for
know,
that,
you'd
2K.
love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
From deep. Lowry can't get it to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Jokic. It's tipped.
Wow. That's
And
tough.
Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Got it. And he's now 3
Wow.
for 5 from the field.
You know, the second period's been much more
Then again,
kind
I
to him
can't
than the first. I mean, let's see if he can
Because
keep
2K
it going
doesn't
and
think that
maintain this.
attributes are transferable. Meaning, if you don't have a
Lowry against
block,
Starks. Over Lowry. A shot by
okay,
Starks.
if you don't
no
have
good.
a block,
Boy, he's got to be
yeah, your
disappointed in
attributes
the
are, if
result
your
there. I
block
mean,
attributes
the
are not high.
defender really didn't make any impact at
You're
all.
not going to really block
Outside
a
Beal.
bunch.
Over
But
Jokic.
considering it's Kyrie
The shot
and
by
I'm
Beal,
6'5",
no good.
and I caught
And
up with him,
Zurianis will bring it up for the West All-Stars.
I have a
13
pretty good
points
chance of
was their
blocking.
biggest lead in the game.
That's what I mean about transferable.
To the
And-
middle.
And if you're
Here's
vertical, my
Jokic,
vertical's
and there it is
not
for
at
him.
its highest.
Hey, even
It's
by
at 60,
NBA
but
standards, Jokic is a
Kyrie,
mountain
not
of a
really a
man.
high flyer
6'11",
either.
they list
I
him
am.
at 284.
So
That's almost
comparatively,
a seventh of a ton, folks.
you should have a
Jokic
chance.
can
You should have a
handle
better chance
whatever
of
contact
blocking it just
he
because
embraces.
we're talking
To
about
the inside.
matchups.
Antetokounmpo. It's good for the 7th time this
And don't
game.
get me wrong, I
He
get
shot
more
7.
blocks
He has made 7.
than I
And they
did with
keep
2K20
hammering away
Prodigy
at him
Stars.
inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Irving finds Beal.
But I'm not going crazy. And you, honestly,
Irving against Jokic.
considering that most of my
Irving
matchups
passes
are
to
going to be
Beal.
from
Oh,
a
and
height
the dunk by
perspective,
Beal.
And
I'm
maybe
good.
not
I have the
most
advantage.
explosive player in the league, but Beal
I
has
should-
the
I should get
athletic
blocks.
ability to finish
more
strong at the
frequently,
rim.
regardless of my attribute. Like,
Fades
2K
away.
doesn't. 2K still
They get
doesn't
it back.
necessarily. Like, they
And the dunk
vacillate
by Valanciunas.
from year to year whether they want you to be able to have a demigod
And White Johnson,
or a
right?
balanced
Take the
player
dunk
or
if you
whatever
got
the
it.
case may
You
be.
know, if nobody's going
and
to put
so,
a
like,
body
you
on
had
him,
to,
then
like,
that's going to be the result.
you literally had to sit there hours and try
Pass
to
to
figure out
Beal
what
for
you
three.
really wanted to
And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
delegate attributes to. And perimeter defense and
Starks
steals was
outside. They double
my
with Irving.
biggest thing as
13
far
feet away.
as defense.
Fred
So,
Van Vliet grabs the miss.
rebounding,
Shooting numbers just aren't there yet.
even though being
in the
6'5",
quarter.
which doesn't mean I'm
Here's
going to be
Lowry.
like a crazy rebounder.
Yes, and it's Irving picking up
But
the
6'5",
assist.
you would
Irving's
get
got
a
his
decent
4th
amount of
assist in this one.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with
And that matters to
beautiful
me
assist.
on this, at least on this
Starks
game.
kicks to Valanciunas.
Moving the stick forward to
Lowry
me
against
means you
Starks.
pass
The
forward,
shot, no
not
good.
behind.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Beal's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. He takes it in.
That's disrespectful.
Oh, is that beautiful.
Oh, yeah. He's in this game for a reason, Kev.
Randall with a screen for Irving. Outside for
Oh,
Lowry.
that's a bull. You
It's
got the
Beal
presence
on
of
the
mind
way.
to do that, but nobody. 2K don't have
Three
the
off the
presence
mark.
of mind.
Their
Let me
game
at least
plan
poke
needs
the
to
ball
change
loose in that
if they're going to
situation.
get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
It's all-star weekend.
Here's Starks.
Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Beal with another miss. Beal's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25.
All the way. There goes my assist. That's 8.
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
Yeah, nobody wants to play
Screen
the
on
dunk
Jokic.
contest.
Here's Irving. On the high post, he drills it.
I think
Irving's got
LeBron
8
changed
points.
that too.
He has gotten into
To
a
a certain
great
extent.
rhythm
I'm not
here
blaming
in this
him. I'm
quarter,
saying, like,
playing with just
Once you
bundles of
are
confidence.
the next guy,
Starks again, the
and
West
you
All-Star.
go, like it could, you could have had, they
mid-range
could have had a
jumper, but
crazy star
they seem to be using
studded.
it well.
I love that
Very
mid-range
early
shot.
on in
It's
their
definitely
careers.
giving the defender something extra
That
to think
class could have had a crazy star-studded one. If you got LeBron, Melo,
Irving surveying the
Dwayne
floor.
Wade in the dunk
6
contest,
on the shot clock.
doesn't mean it would have been the greatest dunk
Here's
contest
Beal.
ever,
No, boy,
but
a lot of contact there, but he gets the call.
it would have reminded you of the late 80s, the 90s,
At the line for
and
2.
even Vince dunk contest was stars stud, even though he just Vince blew him out the water. But you did have Tracy McGrady and Steve Francis on there, so it wasn't like dunkers out there. And don't get me wrong, you got Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine. My dunks, that's what my dunks are in the regular game. Like those are park dunks. And All-Star Weekend, you get to do park dunks. So.
At that lead guard position.
But
Catching up on the changes for the East. Rudy Gobert is checked
so
in
you
for
got
Randall.
Aaron Gordon
LeBron
and
comes in for Fred
Zach
VanVleet.
LaVine and
Dinwiddie
you
is
got
checked in for
dunkers
Irving.
out there,
And Curry
man.
subbed
Ain't
in
nothing
for
like-
Kyle Lowry.
And I'd have to say the decibel level
Like
just
some of
rose
us got
about
to see it. Like, I didn't get to see
300%
those
here.
81s.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than
But I was
highlight
born
reel
in
dunks.
88, so
and that
I didn't
one
get to
certainly
see
qualifies.
Dominique versus
Here's
MJ.
Curry and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Like, matter of fact,
Just a
since
solid
the dunk
performance
contest
on
is
the
usually in
interior.
February,
The
so by
rebounding
that
has
point,
been
I
off the
definitely
charts.
wasn't born.
Yeah, you look across the
I
board,
didn't
it's
even-
actually
wasn't
sizing
even
up,
born till
shaping
June
up to be a
of
great
88,
game.
so.
I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Dinwiddie against
So
Jokic.
you got, like,
Good
they
on that
legit
shot.
have, like,
The West All-Stars lead is cut down now to
Dominique,
just 12 on the
Spud,
basket
like-
from Dinwiddie.
And we talking about like eight people,
Curry against
eight
Starks.
people going at it basically,
Fades
maybe
and
even
shoots.
more.
It's good.
It's like superstar
Starks has got the
dunkers.
lead up to 14 now
Going
for the
at
West
it.
All-Stars.
Now it's
Strong
like
work
3 or
for him
4
at the
niggas
offensive
like
end, helping them to maintain that
going
lead.
at it. It's
James
just- it's
finds
not the
Curry.
same.
Oh, good on
The
the triple.
three-point contest is the new dunk contest.
Driving inside. Look at that.
Starks.
Oh,
Because
my
that's
goodness.
star-studded.
Watch out. You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Lets it go with a 3. That
Shoot
shot
the
off.
J.
Now the West All-Stars the other way.
And after that great first quarter from three-point
You
range,
gotta be
he has
kidding me.
finally come back to earth.
Dunk me- I mean, shot
Gobert
me
with the
that.
defensive effort.
Whatever.
James looking around. Outside, Beal. LeBron outside. Back to Beal. Pass to Gobert. The dish to Beal. Over Jokic. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing
Bully ball, man. You know
you
Zion's
can
bully
sense his
ball.
frustration.
You just had him
This
on
is
the
going to be
cover.
a test of his resolve here.
It's okay, 21. You know what you do, Zion. Stop.
At almost 7
Nonsense,
feet
man.
tall
It's a
now,
year
Jokic
away.
can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind
He
defenses that he
bullies
can
his
do
way
so.
in that situation.
Dinwiddie kicks to Curry.
2K think because they a part of your team, they ain't supposed to
Curry's
perform
got
the way
20.
they actually perform.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an
That's what
aggressive
happens.
style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference,
bullies them
that's
in that
not an
situation.
easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Outside for Starks.
I got time. I know I did the pick and roll wrong at first, but god dang, I got the ball back to you. I went
And here's
the
Curry
right
who
way
brings
and
it up
got
for
the
the
ball
East
back to you
All-Star.
at some point. So.
They trail by 16. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. Curry at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take
That's
a break.
one thing that's
2 shots.
that is crazy on PS5 too. When you play NBA, when you play 2K, man,
Substitution
that
on the court.
trigger,
Substitution on the court.
boy, Madden too. That trigger gets rough, man. When that stamina is going down and stuff like that,
Trae Young, he's checked in
or
for
somebody's
Starks.
defending you hard or something like that. I like that though. I like
Substitution on the court.
that's an attribute.
Substitution on the court.
Because plus it might actually train some people to stop using they stamina so much too. I only have a tendency to use it a lot when you're struggling in the game. Like if it's a game and you're trying to come back and stuff like that, and everything's 2K's making everything wrong happen.
And that first half was
I'm sorry, you're gonna
terrific.
be on
I'll
that.
bet anything though, the
Everybody's been
second
in that
half
situation.
even
You
more
won't be on that.
in store for
You
him.
won't be pushing
I
that
wouldn't be
stamina.
surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular
99
final 2
anyways.
quarters.
They've got Kyrie Irving. Julius Randle is out there
probably
with Bradley
wasted-
Beal.
I'll probably
And it's
wasted some
LeBron James.
attributes on that.
And it's Curry in at the point guard. So that's
To
the
me,
5
that's
in
an
the game for the
important
East
thing. To me,
All-Stars.
I don't even think they should have allocated stamina on there. I don't even
Here's
understand
Starks.
why.
Embiid trying to break loose.
that important
A
to,
shot by Starks, no good.
There's so
The
many other
shot's
things
good.
you put on there.
Hey, good luck trying to move
Put,
Embiid off the block. If Joel
points
has
too, man.
position, there's not much anybody
You
can
could
do
have
to stop
legit
him.
just took stamina out there.
LeBron against Leonard.
Let us have
James.
99 on
And it
this
comes off the
legitimate
front of the rim.
play.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was
Most people
open
play in
enough to
parking
where he
lots.
should have
What's
hit
the
that
big
shot.
deal?
Here's Starks. Again, the West
What's the
All-Star.
big deal of having
When
everybody
they've
have
gone to
99
him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting
Like I
him
said,
touches.
people still press it too much. Like you still got people that's gonna still
Here's
press it too
James.
much and stuff like that. So,
That one,
so
no
everybody
good.
don't know how to
Good D
properly
by
play
Embiid.
the game. I don't know.
Starks with it.
Correct. I got flaws
That
in my
was
game.
incredible.
Everybody does to a certain extent.
He's a brave man. You're risking life and limb trying to move like that.
He couldn't pass it up the right, letting it all go.
You know, that's exactly what the fans love to see, guys. I mean, they're paying good money, big money. They want wins, but they also want to be entertained.
Oh, come on, stop. You knew I had that.
A fadeaway.
Stop nonsense.
Again, the West All-Star.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Kyrie, where you going, Kyrie?
Jokic against Irving. Outside
I
for
really
Curry.
wonder if this nigga gonna really, you not
The
gonna get that
three-pointer, no
save?
good. And it's the
I'm
West
trying to tell
All-Stars
you
ball.
that. I don't really give a darn about whether
Starks
people
outside.
do or don't. But that's a big determinant of me getting vaccinated.
And chance
18
shot.
million
He
bucks.
gets that one.
18 million.
Jokic just got 6 points.
And that bucket
Playing,
adds to
and
what
the
has
other
been a
element
big
is
difference
actually playing
in
basketball. I
points in the
love
paint
basketball.
between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle.
So it
with
would
their
be the love
offensive
of the
end.
game and the
Irving
money.
kicks to Beal. Now the pass to Irving.
And probably the money will outweigh in that
Here's
game.
Curry with the three. It's rebounded by the West.
Like Wiggins actually said I think Wiggins got vaccinated.
Watch out. Come on now. Throw it.
Like, you can legit get away with it if you don't play for New York.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates
or San
involved
Francisco.
because he knows
if you don't play in those
he can't
cities,
do it alone.
so basically if you don't play for the Warriors, the Knicks, and the Nets, you can legit get away with. You could take a pay cut and not get vaccinated. Because then, if you're on the East, you gonna play the Knicks. You gonna play the Nets 4 times. You gonna play the Knicks 4 times. You gonna play the Warriors 2 times. That's 10 games. You played 72 games last season anyway. So if you play on the West, you're gonna have to play. You're gonna have to play the You're gonna play the Nets 2 times, the Knicks 2 times, and the Warriors 4 times. So
Curry deciding where to go with it. Beal, the pass to Randall. Good, and Beal picking up the assist. Randall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
There's your bully ball right there. I mean, a lot of folks think that's all Randall is a bully baller. But those big shoulders and that muscular body, he does a nice job putting it into use.
And no doubt, they'd
no
love
way
to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does grow.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive.
They projected about 20
pull punch.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he
And that
throws
has
up
nothing to
is
do with
finding
being vaccinated. That just has to do with him not wanting to be in Philly.
Randall with a screen
Like,
for
to
Irving.
me, I understand like you
In
can
the
take
corner,
a
it's
loss
James.
because he's a guy you think that's going to trend upward as far as being a superstar.
Shoots
but
over
the nigga
Leonard.
won't shoot. The
Curry
nigga don't
outside.
hit.
Drains
Like,
it from beyond the arc.
I have nothing
Curry's
against
got
Ben
2
Simmons.
now
I still
from
think he's
beyond
going to
the
be a
arc
great.
in
I
the
still
third
think
for
he's a
the
great
East
player and
All-Star.
stuff like that. But or can be potentially a great player. I shouldn't say great player
Starts
now.
against
But I'm
Irving.
saying like potentially can be a
Driving to
great
the
player
basket.
based on
The
the
shot
stuff he
by
already
Starks,
can do.
No good. He's with the ball. It's a
But
13-point game. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously
To me, when
talented
players don't want
passer.
to be
When
there,
the guy is open,
no
he'll
problem.
get him the ball.
Let's make a situation where we get out of it.
Starts
And I
with
understand
it.
like
He's picked
from the
up by
perspective
James.
of most teams are going to try to
Antetokounmpo
lowball
dishes
you
to
and stuff like
Starks.
that. But I got to get you out of here, bro.
Over
You don't want to be
LeBron.
here. I ain't trying.
On the basket by Starks.
I don't want
Starks
you
has
here
got
either.
48.
So that like
From that in-between range,
we're gonna
they've
negotiate
been
something.
the
We'll
much better
figure it
team.
out.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
It's about Antetokounmpo.
Whether I go out there and get Damian Dollar,
There are nights that
Dame Dollar,
Antetokounmpo can reach a level few
Bradley
have
Beal,
in NBA history. The MVP,
you know, a
feeling it
package
tonight.
out there, you know.
Randall passes
But
to Irving.
that actually may be the more than likely situation
in.
that you
Coming
get a
off an
package
assist from Randall.
of players that
Irving's got
you
10 points.
may not
And
necessarily
his
want.
presence as a scorer,
That may be-
it just
may
has
be
a
the most
calming
realistic
effect
situation
for the rest of the team. He's a
already
fallback
said that
option whenever
what's
they
out,
need
basically.
one.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, he
48
is so
and 12.
dangerous from this area,
And a
guys.
rebound.
Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through.
Starks with the steal.
3 steps.
Oh my goodness!
That's what I wish it would start show the stats
He
that you
went
actually
between the legs.
make
Well,
impact.
there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at
'Cause
both
I steal the
ends.
ball. I
Steals,
assist.
fast break buckets, and
that's
the
cool.
other team in
I
scramble
don't
mode.
really rebound and block. So
Irving
I
kicks to Curry. Oh, good with the triple.
don't care to see it.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the West All-Star. The fader. Again, the West All-Star.
You know, when this shot is available, Giannis takes it, and I like how simple he keeps things in doing so.
Timeout called, East All-Stars.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Trae Young's the only point guard on this team, and he has not been on the court at the same time as me. I don't know. I don't want to play with other guards. It's the same thing.
Brownie's
Tremont's the only guard I'll play that I'm gonna play with, and he's not gonna start. I let him start on 2K20 when I on one of my builds because because my build was a shooting guard, and it was Detroit, so I let him start over.
Irving against Brown.
Rose, which
Randall, a
that's
screen on Brown.
kind of crazy.
Here's Irving. The feed now to Randall. The kick out to Irving. That's in. Coming off an assist to Randall.
Basketball
Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I know
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
I know he can play.
Here's Starks. Again, the West All-Star.
But they're not, like,
A nice job
realistically.
taking what the
Detroit
defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Because I want
Leonard with the steal.
That's the closest I'm going to get to actually playing.
Brown wide open. He fires. Sinks the three-pointer.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm in
Brown's
South
got 5
Carolina.
points.
He's in, like,
And a closer
He's
look
from
here
Connecticut.
at the hustle stats for the
and
West
he was
All-Star.
playing in Boston.
The
Now he's
activity
playing
level
in Boston.
defensively, I've really been impressed with where he's been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Starks dishes to Embiid.
That's what I get for trying to
Here's
shoot,
Irving.
I guess, and that's
And the rejection by Embiid.
Let's go.
Starks the pass to Giannis.
Run faster than that.
After 10 straight baskets, he finally misses one. 10 of 11 now. Irving drives in, shoots over Leonard. No good from Irving. Curry against Starks. Fades back, and he gets it to go. Starks has got 54 points.
Yeah, a big part of this.
It's funny when I play against Curry or
to score from
Kyrie, because
Curry with it.
that's a part
Now
of my
defended
game.
by Embiid.
That's part of some of that's part of my animation.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous
A lot of the
perimeter
shooting,
shooter. His ability
the
to set up
shooting,
teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Through the legs, you can see the flash.
like the
bulb
fades
popping
and some
on that
of the
one.
stuff
And
like
that's
that.
stuff that's
like
usually reserved
a
for
lot of those
All-Star Weekend.
movements are
Well, I tell you what,
Curry
you can't
movements.
have no shame in your game if
You
you're
know,
going to try one
well, I
like
don't
that.
think my dribbling
Irving
base,
kicks to
my
Curry.
dribbling base ain't Kyrie
Outside
this year.
Beal.
I can't remember what my dribbling base is, to be honest with you right now.
5 on the clock. Irving a screen on Leonard. Here's Beal. And
This
he
year
didn't
is
get
just
quite enough
different
under that
because
one.
like it's total.
And here's
It's
the West with the ball.
It's a bunch of different
A
players.
21-point lead,
Now,
the
some of
biggest in
this
the
is
game.
Kyrie. And my base might be Kyrie.
Oh,
Starks.
and he jams it with authority.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy.
Usually I'll go
after
Kyrie,
seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown,
Jason Kidd.
appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans
As far
revved
as
up and
dribbling
excited.
and stuff like that. I did use
Starks
Harden a
against
lot
Curry.
last year
The fader.
for my
And this is off the right side of the rim.
so I got some Harden in here too. It's a mixture of stuff. There might be some pity in there too.
Substitution on the
I
court.
think you got to knock it down.
A big group substitution here for the East. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Julius Randle. Sabonis
One of
comes
my
in for Beal.
early favorite
Russell Westbrook's checked
point
in for
guards,
Kyrie
too.
Irving. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Stephen Curry. The West All-Stars also changing it
My
up.
layup package
Zion
is
Williamson's
Westbrook.
checked in for Embiid. Davis comes in for Antetokounmpo.
My
And
dunk
Trae Young
package is
subbed in
Zach
for Kawhi Leonard.
I don't know why
You know,
they
LeBron
changed
in the
dunk
paint, I think,
situation
is
now.
major trouble
Like, you have
for just
one-
about every defender.
you have
He can
one
power
slot
his way
for
to the
dunks now.
basket, or he can pass you into being dizzy.
And the basket by Starks.
Seems
Because
he
if I
can't
had-
miss
if
right
we had
now, guys.
12 slots like we
completely in
had
the zone this quarter.
in previous years, I don't know if they did that on 2K21
Brown
the next
against
year, 'cause I
LeBron.
didn't get to play that one. But if they just,
Defensive foul.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle.
especially with my build now, I could legit have LeBron too though.
Defensive foul. Trae Young.
And
Second personal foul.
what I like about the
Second
animations
team
this
foul.
year is they legit tell you
At the line for one.
what animations you can get based on your attributes. Like it's laid out while you're looking at the animations. You go, why can't I get this one? Oh, my vertical's not all the way up yet. Because when you're building a player, you're trying to figure out why.
James.
You know, it really seems
You want
strange
certain
to say,
animations,
but
you want
as
it to be
big
able
an
to do
impact as
certain things,
LeBron's made as
so
a
the game
basketball
feels-
player, he's making an even bigger impact.
Because when you got
off
the
court.
basic
His
controls,
philanthropy, his
especially with no
activism.
badges
Tell you what,
or a
this
few
guy's
badges,
a special person. I
like,
really believe he's going to be a case study
it's real
of
hinky.
how an athlete can leverage his stardom, his celebrity, his resources in a way that leaves a lasting,
because none of us truly play with
for many, many years to come.
The basic dribble moves and stuff like that.
Oh, the lob to go.
We're used to playing with certain players.
Pass and dunks it down.
Boy, it's no secret that LeBron James is an outstanding passer. Oh, I love his vision in the pick and roll.
And here's Young from the arc.
How you gonna short me like that, though?
And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars.
Fred bucket on that one.
Substitution on the court.
He hit the front of the rim, man.
.137 left in the third quarter. And it's Brown missing. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. Westbrook passes to Van Vliet. Some solid defense from Brown.
Let's go.
And here's the West with the ball. Earlier.
That's what he should have did.
Watch out now. And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Sabonis, no good. And so here are the West All-Stars. Starks dishes to Young. Brown kicks to Starks. Williamson a screen on Westbrook. Starks the pass to Williamson. And now
I'd still be trying to get to the ball regardless. I watch. I know he's not ahead of you, but at the same time, I'm like, bro, I'm looking for you to do what you're supposed to do on that pick and roll.
Still a nice defensive play.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. Just his first attempt. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two.
AD foul. I was about to say, I was like, what was that about me?
2 shots.
What did I do that dictated that was a foul? Fred Van Vliet. That's literally how they can use Tremont. That's like one of the best examples. Fred Van Vliet. Come in, put somebody in there that can run your offense. He's gonna play defense. He can shoot the 3 ball. He's quick. He's crafty. I understand he's undersized. Honestly, I say this to people too, though. If he was 6'3",
both free throws good from Westbrook.
He'd have been drafted higher and he'd be starting for it. It might not be the most desired team that he would be on, but
a shot by Starks, no good.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there.
His mentality.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Starks with the steal.
The ball player.
And here's the fast break.
Period. That's his mentality.
Here's Williamson and the dunk by Williamson.
No, that's inexcusable defense. Once Williamson buries himself inside, you know he's looking for the throwdown.
No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Connects from three-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning.
At least go let me make it. I may not have made it.
And so it's the West All-Stars with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Let me figure out what I'm going to do. What I'm going to tap on the front of Prodigy.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
Now, here is Young.
That was 8 seconds in the fourth quarter. 2 games. Yeah, that makes sense. Don't bring that weak stuff in there. I don't think I blocked them, bro. At any point in the game. I stopped them. Normally when you say don't bring that weak stuff in there, you actually talk about blocking them. Brooklyn has no idea what Kyrie's plans are for the future are. He can exercise his player option or test free agency. Time will tell. The run of domination for the Pelicans continue as they remain atop our rankings for 4 consecutive weeks. Remain the same. I'm really coming down here to see if who won the dunk contest based on social media. Zion did. Matter of fact, Zion, it was me, Zion, Ja Morant, I think, and somebody else. Those are the only ones I think. They said something like they only get about 4 or 5 people anyway. But I know I made it to the dunk contest, and I don't care about doing dunk contests like that. What's up, Stephon? AKA Blue. Just chilling, playing 2K. Let me show you this zip line thing. Since you just, if you just got on, let me show you this zip line thing.
A reminder that we are in season 1. We have reached the halfway point with 3 weeks remaining.
I know the game is great. It looks crazy. OVO, Drake. Yeah, it's crazy. You got random people just standing around doing activities, walking around and stuff. Like, you got somebody performing on the streets. I kind of wish you could low-key interact with them. Like, people react like you who you are. That would be dope. Or people would react the way. Because, I mean, people know that's MP. That's the nickname that they chose this year. They always pick trash nicknames. It wouldn't make sense for them to just take some time to actually record like the nicknames, that the secondary nicknames that they have a list of, because that's where the black hole nickname comes from, is their secondary list. It wouldn't just make sense for them to just legitimately just take time to actually say those, record. Yeah, they got inline skates, they got bikes, inline skates, skateboards. But you pretty much knew about the skateboard and the bikes. There's a reward. There's a reward to get. If you get to 40, level 40 on this year, you get a go kart. Like, so some people already like these prizes right here. Of course, I'm only 11-7 because I don't play park. But very much or at all. I have to say that because some years I actually have walked in there and like played with some randoms and went in there. That's one of the rewards, inline skates. And of course, go-kart. So I've seen a few people riding around the go-kart. One of the first things I did go, it was get a bike though. A bike was not that expensive how it has been in the past. Cause you know from me just talking to you offline and stuff that the bike was expensive. Cause 2K19 I got a bike, and it wasn't until basically the end. Or, well, not the end, midway, when I bought a bike or whatever, and it was during year 2000 VC, 200,000 VC. But yeah, the city looks crazy. You can fast travel back to your penthouse. You have to earn that though, so I did earn that earlier on or whatever. Got billboards all across the city. But there's my Kia endorsement right there. Most of the quest I've kind of already done. There's a lot of stuff that I've already done, so it's like. But there's the quest right there. You can go and do the like right now for the season at least. I have little things that I have to do as far as like rebounding and assisting in NBA games. I have to talk to the coach, and he has special drills for me to do. They actually made it smaller, at least for next gens. See, all me and you have to go off of is, because you've watched some of my streams and stuff like that, you have to go off of the neighborhood. But the city last year on Next Gen was huge. And they actually made it a little bit more compact. It's still big, don't get me wrong. But they made it a little bit more compact and try to make it accessible for you to be able to move around. But it's still actually kind of big. So it's crazy. I need to go to the practice facility anyways. Well now, and that's the other thing. They probably gonna have a cause Halloween's coming up, so I don't know when they're gonna put the Halloween stuff in. Cause it should be like a patch should be coming. Like we just got a patch though, actually today, but there should be they should be changing the decor basically as far as they'll probably
Bring it in, guys. Break is over, and it's time to
and
focus on the second half of the season.
and fall
Today,
like fall
I want to
actually
focus on our shooting.
make it look kind of fall
Definitely do better
weather
than
and stuff
we
like that, and then
Break down into your
pumpkins and
stations.
Halloween type of
Gonna get
decor
a lot
all
of
around
shots
the
up
city.
today.
I would assume that's what they're gonna be doing. That's what they've done in the neighborhood in the past. I don't like this drill. Coach always want to pick this one though. Lay. Another thing is I don't even be trying to take. There's only a certain drill I want to do at this point, and I do it for all drills. And honestly, it's not even three. It's not even. Usually, it's been free throw. It's what's up, pup? It's usually not on free throws. Like usually, it's free throw drill that I normally do, but I've been doing corner threes just to get a lot of points. To my regular for my regular cap, my cap breaker, because I don't care about trying to, at this point, all I'm gonna do to get my playmaking badges capped out is pass the ball in NBA games. So I don't really care about doing I don't really like that many playmaking drills. They got one that's easy, like that icon passing or whatever, and that's normally what I do. I'll do the easy drill, but 2K always trying to jukes you, man. I hate that crap, man. It's a drill. It's like the most insignificant part of the game, and you don't even just let us win. It ain't even that many you don't even get that many amount of points. They only double it when you're like the coach, like when you do a coach drill, or like you gotta go play Chris Brickley has his own gym in this game, and you gotta do some shooting drills for him, so they double the points on there too. So they only double up drill points in those two occasions. So what's it? Why's the computer like? See how the computer's like playing me? Like stop, just stop. It's a drill, bro. What the heck? It's a drill, bro. Like chill. Like I should just be doing whatever I want to do at that point. Like let me get the points. It ain't that many points. It's not it's not gonna make you better like in real life. Like a drill is supposed to make you better. I'm only 78 overall. I need my overall higher and get my badges. But this year was a struggle. But just playing game, like just playing wise, I felt like you, like this is one of the biggest learning curves I've had in a while for 2K. Like badges really did matter this year. It was just like, god dang, like badges normally matter regardless, but like you legit could not do anything. Like animation, especially because you didn't have the animations you wanted to. And you would think because you have VC, like I purchased VC day one. You would think because you have VC that it would matter. Nope. Like now I'm way more comfortable moving around because I got downhill, I got first quick step and stuff like that. And that's the other thing. If you paying for VC, you start off at 85, so you got a better chance of acquiring your badges quicker and stuff like that. If you starting off from the rip, I haven't started off from the bottom since probably since 2K15. Cause 2K, well maybe 2K17 actually, cause 2K17 I didn't start streaming until the latter part of 2K17. That's when I started actually. That's when I started a YouTube channel.
Let's go! Good work in practice today. Make sure you get some reps in before you leave the gym.
I can't dunk this year. I need to use that new dunk. Oh my god, that dunk meter, but because once you think you got it, you don't necessarily got it. And the other thing that throws you off, 2K likes to change your animations whenever they want to. Like you'll change your animation to what you want to, and then for some reason it reverts back to the last animation you had. And I was missing dunks like crazy one day, and I'm like, what? And I'm looking at it like, why did I doing the dunk animation because I got Zach LaVine, and they went back to the original one I had, and I'm sitting there like, my timing's off because I'm like, it's already hard enough to adjust to the dunk meter, and that's my thing. Like I'm gonna do it because I pull back on the stick all the time. So, cause I got Hall of Fame teardropper, so of course I'm gonna do that crap. Like what the heck? Like that's a big adjustment too. The shot meter, for me, in the beginning, the shot meter was way too fast for me. I don't shoot. My release don't be that fast. But of course, you have a jump shot creator. So once I got into the jump shot creator, I haven't even switched to Hall of Fame. To be real with you, I haven't even switched to Hall of Fame. Because 2K does, you know how it is. 2K does this thing where they act like pros Hall of Fame. So it's like, why do I need to, especially if you don't have all your badges yet and stuff like that, or you don't even have animations at that point. It's like, why do I need to switch to Hall of Fame if they're not, if 2K is gonna play pro like it's Hall, if they're gonna make pro Hall of Fame, and you can't do what, you can't get into your bag like you want to. I probably should go ahead and start bumping up the level difficulty, because now I'm pretty, all my badges are maxed out except my playmaking, and I'm getting in my bag now. I'm back to that 60, 15. Well, I'm not averaging 15, but I can get 15 assists if I want to. I don't know if to be real with you, I may not ever go back to Hall of Fame. Just because it's stupid. Like, you really don't know how the game gonna do sometimes. Eventually I'll have to bump it up though. Like 2K20 was unprecedented how quickly I had to. I need to drop mine. I just like it for the. I don't even think they do it for next gen though. Since that's the other reason. There's no incentive for me to play Hall of Fame if I don't get the, like, current gen still does the 1.4. Next gen don't do that crap. So that's the other thing. I'm like, is there really an incentive for me to do that at this point? If I don't get 1.4 times, I'm like, that's the other reason not to go to Hall of Fame. Is like, you're not getting that extra incentive like current gen. Okay, let me go do these drills. Corner threes. The other thing I have a problem with is, how do you put this?
That's what we're gonna do.
In 2K20, they put on Play Now, they put where you can, in the beginning of the game, whether it's blacktop, whatever, well, Play Now and all this other stuff, you can pick your sleeves when you're picking your uniform. So you can pick the color of your sleeves, color of your headband, stuff like that. Why the heck you can't do that on my career? Like, I legit be having white on white with my gear, and I'm like, that's not the move with certain uniforms. Like, I'm like, I don't want my socks to be white and the undershorts to be white too. Like, I honestly would like my sleeves to alternate, really. That's something I like to do. Like, if I make a creative player on franchise mode and stuff like that, GM, stuff like that, that's what I do. I make one sleeve red, one sleeve white, whatever the team colors are.
Just like that.
It's like, come on, man, give me some. Let me choose. Like, why would you put that attribute in there and not have it for the other modes? Like, there's a lot of flexibility and stuff that they put in the game, but they don't necessarily translate to every mode for some reason. You just sit there and scratch your head and shake your head like, what was y'all thinking when you developed the game sometimes? I mean, it'd be minor things, so you don't be tripping like that, but at the same time, it's like, why put it in there if you're not gonna add it to the whole part of the game?
One more.
This is some bull. This gives you, like, false confidence about shooting threes. Because I don't even shoot threes in the game. My attributes are not up, though, for threes. My attributes are not high for threes at my own.
Now we're rolling.
plus with this VC inflation, I know you noticed that crap. There's not you cannot keep VC this year. It's worse than it ever been in past years. Once you start using it, you don't have very much, and I got basically 30, probably 30,000 right now.
Yes. Hey, see you later, man.
What's the next drill? Come on. That's another annoying thing about 2K. Is when you're near a ball, you automatically pick it up every single time. Like they will force you to pick the ball when the ball's near you.
Let's get everyone over here and get started.
You be trying to leave the gym after you after you finish the drill. Like, bruh, stop. There you go. I hate they take you off the spot too. Like ain't nobody moving that dang on much. If I'm not moving my controller, don't make my guy momentum change off of that. It's just a corner shot. I've shot corner threes in real life. I don't move that dang on much. Not to the side either. Like I gotta keep adjusting myself to the little basketball icon.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
I will give them props on the story though. It's still a stupid story to a certain extent. Because they always have this unconventional way of this. It's just the startup. It's never really like the meat of the story for me. It's always the startup. This almost honestly reminded me of 2K18. How you just go to a tournament and all of a sudden you go to a Jordan street ball tournament and all of a sudden become an NBA player. Like you just start up in this game and you start up and you and your homie's your manager, and you gotta make a decision whether you're a YouTube star, and you gotta make a decision whether you're gonna go to college to play ball or the G League. It's like, okay guys. There's some unconventional things that happen obviously, but it don't be quite like that. Like you're in a city, like they'll even when the draft comes, like granted, most of the guys, because of COVID, some of them guys were home. So I'll give you that. But you didn't show nobody. You didn't even pay nobody to be his parents. To just sit there for that cutscene and be like, hey son, we're here to support you. His auntie, cousin, somebody raised him. You know what I mean? I mean, clearly he has some when his best friend keeps talking about their parents in the cutscene. So it's like, okay. Let me go out. Actually, that's one thing I need to check too. If free, since there's a new patch, to see if the free agency works like it's supposed to. See if it actually saves it like it's supposed to. really putting on a lot of stuff on that a lot of clothing on. I'm at the sleeves, everything else. Does it just freeze on me? Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm at 95. See, that's where the inflation kicks in. Look at the attributes. Look at the bottom of the screen where it says upgrade. 38,000 VC. That's ridiculous. I don't even have 38,000 right now. Yeah, it's like the inflation is just ridiculous this year. And like the clothes to me would be like us stepping out and getting just strictly high end stuff. That's just how crazy the prices are for the stuff in the mall and stuff like that. It's just like you're just sitting there like it would be like if I just dedicated to just having straight Dior, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, like it would just be all expensive stuff, basically. That's 14. If I do that. Because normally I'm able to load up on a lot of VC, even from playing. And so I may not be able to load up on VC until I finish this 1-year contract. And renew a contract, and sign a new contract, because you can negotiate for more VC. It's not like you're gonna get like a crazy amount. All I care about with contracts though is it actually look like if I win the championship this year, I want you to pay me closer to not necessarily LeBron, but I need to be trending upward close to that. So then when the next contract comes out, that I'm in their space. Like in 2K20, I never was in the space of Damian Lillard, LeBron, Curry, my contract, Harden. None of my contracts were even close to there. And you're talking about a six-time champion. I don't care if it's in a short span. It's just about optics. It has nothing to do with anything else. You just want to look like you're in the same realm as the other players that you see in real life, because the contract does nothing outside of the VC part of it. Outside of the VC part of it, it does nothing. It's just optics. It's just pure optics. I don't understand why they just can't have a contract that legitimately just lines up with the league. Basically, if you're winning, you're going to get paid. Point blank period. It's one thing if I like one of my builds on 2K20, I didn't win a championship the first year. My playmaking shot creator, when I played for Detroit, I didn't win the championship that first year. So when that contract comes out, I get it based on being an all-star, not based on being a champion. I get it. You know what I mean? Like, fine, that's cool. But if I win a championship, if I pull a Magic Johnson, like my contract's up, you got to pay me, bro. It's got to be 25 plus. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for 25 to 30 mil off the rip on the contract a year. That's all I'm saying. It's like, and that has nothing to do with VC. You're gonna give me chump change for VC anyway. Because when you negotiate, they're still gonna they will turn you down if it's not what they want. If you tweak it just a little bit and be like, nah, I just want this. You're like, nah, we can't agree to that. Like, okay, whatever. I don't even think you can really negotiate now though, because like. The contracts, if you look at the contracts now, like the endorsements now, you pretty much are doing it based off of fashion and off of these tiers. There's a tier corporate, street, or team-oriented fundamentals. That's basically what you're. And see, I got all the shoe ones except Nike and Jordan, and all I do is wear J's on the game anyway. So, of course, I'm not gonna sign the other brands until I can unlock Jordan. It's really because my NBA level's not high. I got the fashion. My fashion's at level 8. I don't think my corporate. Yeah, my corporate's not up there. But that means you have to be PC at when you have press conferences. You gotta pick the second one, and so your corporate will go up. But then that takes down your solo player and your flashy attributes and stuff like that. I don't understand why 2K thinks they have to take away. Well, especially when their answers are always in the middle of the road. Like, you might start off confident, but you still start talking about the team. So it wasn't like you was like truly arrogant or anything. Like, they don't have a where you just blatantly are a dick or a jerk or anything. You just like it's always in the middle of the road. And then the second one's just like pretty much pure PC. Like, you'd be like, you're team oriented. You say all the right things. But the first one's not. It's not wrong. So I'm like, okay, 2K, whatever. But yeah, I got the Gatorade. I guess that's Hyper Ice. Kia. I don't have mobile because I didn't play Park. Ruffles and 2K. And I darn sure ain't wearing no Under Armour. Only thing I have a problem with Adidas is as a kid, I couldn't wear Adidas. They always seem like I don't even have a big foot as far as width. Like, I wear 12s, so I have a big foot, but I don't have big foot because of width or anything. And as a kid, I couldn't. Like, as a middle school teenager, stuff like that, in that age range, I couldn't wear Adidas. I have some Derrick Roses right now, but those are kind of tight on my feet too, though. Not bad tight, just like I think it's the cushioning on those. To me, that's a good basketball shoe if it feels comfortable and tight around your foot, though. So it's not a bad tight. It's just when I was in middle school, high school, going to the Adidas. We had an Adidas outlet in South Carolina, in Gaffney, I think. My mom was pissed off. Like, your foot can't be that big. Like, because we kept going up sizes. It's like, yo, it's too tight. It is what it is. I've accomplished the music part of it, so loaded all that crap up. What am I looking for? Okay, I was gonna do that. I need to go back to brand. Personal brand. Not endorsements. What is it? It's not brand. Is it career? Yeah, career. Alright, cool. Bradley Beal was one I was trying to get. DeAndre Ayton. But I don't think Valanciunas is. Plus, Valanciunas is my age. So, a lot of times I try to have a young core for the most part. Our average, like, it shows you your team averages and everything. Our average is like 23 on the Pelicans. So, most people on the team is young. Oh yeah, I gotta flip to point guards and do this to find my cousin. Tremont. Did it save? Doesn't look like it saved. Doesn't look like they fixed that problem. because you don't have anything that says start or. Wow. Good job, 2K. This mother really wearing the 2K suit like he like kudos for you for getting up to that level. But yeah, that's an award that I would claim, and if I wear it, it would be strictly just to change up my wardrobe for the press conference, just to see if I can get more incentives for the fashion thing. Because I'm still at level 8. Other than that, I would not be wearing it. 750. I'm really looking for y'all to give me that 250,000 one. I mean, yeah, 250,000. Yeah. Really looking for y'all to give me that one. I saw a YouTuber, Gento. He went to it and he legit got that much VC from a daily reward. And I was like, okay. That's another thing. 2K don't have enough short shorts on this game for me. Like, I would not wear these shorts I would not wear shorts like this in real life, but they look nice on my player. Oh, this is crazy. The fact that you got jewelry stores, tattoo stores, like, why? Why 2K?
Hey, what's up? Get in here.
Oh, they do have new drip. Daniel Patrick. See the prices? God dang, 15 VC for a sweater. They should have an option for those. See, that's what I'm saying. Short shorts. Even the long shorts have like an option for it. You should be able to adjust them like you adjust your team pants. Like if you purchase one of these regular shorts, you should have the option to be able to have smaller shorts, or you should be able to adjust. You have the option to adjust them. OVO. They actually had OVO on one of the little side stores on the outskirts of the streets. That's where I first saw them. Then they brought them to Swags. Yeah, I don't care about that. That's not me. Look at the drip. Look at the drip.
Hey, get out of here.
Hey, welcome in.
This is where you get weirdo stuff to wear. I had to buy one just to finish a quest, because they wanted you to wear something. That's what I bought. This stupid get up right here that has this whack, man. But they should update. Well, they did the little rep your country thing. But they should still be bringing in more
Thanks for
weird
coming
stuff.
in.
How you
Come
don't
again
have this
soon.
stuff in here? The
Hey,
stuff that's on the
welcome
wall.
in.
Why you don't have stuff like this on here, 2K? Especially since you're so VC hungry, more. You just put as much you put much as you can in there. Options, having more options always matter in that situation.
Thanks for coming in. Come again soon.
Sporting goods. Got a suit store. Specs.
Hi, let me know if I can help.
I don't think I actually been in Specs to look at it. Hey, let's look at it. To be honest with you. I mean, they got most of the fashion glasses that they had in the past that you would wear. But here again, they don't have. You see, you got all this crap on the wall, but you don't have that on the actual menu. Come on, 2K. Gotta step your game up.
Be well.
Hey, welcome in. Let me know if you need any help. All right, see you around.
Zipline. Okay, we got man, I think we got 25 games left now for the season. See, that they've been putting like a big emphasis on fashion too, because every time Ricky has when you don't do it every few times, Ricky keeps talking to me about changing up my drip. I'm like, dude, you don't even have enough. Like, you gotta spend like so much money to buy so much money. You have to use actual money to get VC to acquire so many clothes to be able to switch up that many times. Like they act like this is like a name, like it's your real life or something, man. Like, you cannot change clothes that many times. And then even if it was like real life, if I got drafted, bruh, I would tell the team to give me all their athletic wear. The socks, the headbands, the preseason shirts, the jersey, everything, because all I'm going to do is be in the gym half the time anyways. I'm going to be in the facility all the time. Playing ball, practicing, whatever the situation may be. I'm going to be ball. I already know that because Stefan knows that from hanging out with me in Upper Bound when we were younger. Any opportunity that I had to go to the gym, I was in Berea College gym. It is what it is. So I would, like, the Pelicans, I would told them to give me all their t-shirts, all their gear. I'm legit going to be, that's all I'm wearing. That's all I'm wearing. Is their gear. I don't care about trying to be like Westbrook. So that's what they're legit trying to get you to do. They're trying to get you to come out there like, and that comes with the game regardless. In real life, you're gonna come out because you're in the public eye. So before the game, you gonna drip out, but I ain't that big on fashion like that either. So my drip ain't gonna be like nothing crazy like that. I darn sure ain't wearing no dress like Westbrook was doing on the off season. Like this nigga was legit wearing a dress. Stephon, I don't know if you seen the pictures. I just need to text you the picture. This nigga's legit wearing a dress. It's like, okay. Like, something is wrong with you boys, bro. Dress. Boots and all, too. This nigga's bugging. I forgot you can send this directly off of the what's going. It's ridiculous. Yeah, it didn't say that. Do I play rec? I don't play anything online, bro. I really don't be playing online like that. If if I can't run with my friend Tyson, cause that the last time I really went to play games with was my one of my friends Tyson. If I can't run with him a lot of times, I don't even attempt to go out there. I just don't honestly. I really don't be wanting to hear that toxic mess. Like I work a 9 to 5 during there every day, and for me to get in the game and have to hear somebody complaining when they know it's legitimately, when they know it's the latency in the game, when they know it's 2K making you make stupid mistakes like that. Like everybody, like don't get me wrong, people play bad, but I'd be like, yo, just stop, man. I don't even honestly. When I do, I don't say nothing to nobody. I legitimately don't have to say anything to anybody because I know how to cut. I know how to I know how to do pick and roll. I don't really be giving picks like that all the time because my guy's a point guard anyways. So I mean like, but yeah, I don't be saying nothing to anyone half the time when I do play on when I did play on. He said Pup be slightly toxic too. Bruh, Stephon, I think he like I when I sent the picture to my friend Mike, I said, yo, Westbrook playing field hockey on the off season. That's what it reminded me of. Even though when I went to go look up field hockey, I was like, okay, the skirts are actually shorter than that. But I could have sworn Freaky Friday they had longer, like back in the day on that first Freaky Friday. I could have sworn when they did that field hockey team they seen they had like longer skirts. So that's where my memory came from. When I was younger, I would cuss you out, lol. I mean, everybody knows there's like some people really, like I said, some people really do suck, but everybody knows it's mainly like 2K. Like if I can't stay on my guy, it's got me on skates. It's like, bro, come on. Certain things, or even when you stay on your guy, and like you can see it when I play when I played NBA. Like, I was on this stream, I was on Kyrie. No, I was on Curry, and I locked him up, and then he shifted, and he was able to get the layup. And it's like, bruh, like 2K, you knew good and well he don't get that layup in that situation. They'll let that person get a slither of hope, and then it looks like you weren't even trying to play defense to most people. And people spam all day long, like, to steal the ball. Like, what? Like, no, I press square one time because I try to put myself in the right position. Like, mine's legitimately skill based when I try to steal the ball. And 2K will call a foul. And you're like, okay, come on, 2K. And you better not do that in Pro-Am. Because after a while, the game Pro-Am will kick you out. But yeah, Tyson's been moving, I think, so he hadn't even been on his PS5 like that for me to so his badge grind, I'm way ahead of him on badge grinding and stuff.
The wardrobe trailblazer, the style originator.
Yeah, I came to hang with the task generator. What's going on?
I mean, if you want to stop pursuing your dreams, just let me know and I'll back off.
Stupid crap of him trying to convince me that he change clothes every day.
I mean, a simple thank you every once in a while would be nice.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you for being the best business partner a guy can ask for, Ricky.
That sounds pretty nice.
All right, what we doing today?
All right, so look, I've been thinking. We need to separate you from everybody else when it comes to this fashion thing.
Right.
I got an idea.
All right, let me hear it, G.
We need to step up your game day fits. We need you in that Russell Westbrook, LeBron James conversation. Every time they step off the bus,
you know what y'all should have did, 2K,
outfit.
in this situation?
Yeah, I could do that.
You should have legitimately, since we had to go out there and talk to 3 different guys that we wanted to work with in the fashion world.
It could be a great
they should have gave us more than one outfit
at the same time.
Hey, Bo, which one is which?
Or gear, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's fashion, so that's the reason why I said outfit. But I mean, like, they should have gave us some clothes. Like, bruh. The guy that I signed to this streetwear, I legit got like a t-shirt, a chain, and some pants. And I'm like, nigga, this should be a recurring thing. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I should be getting clothes every so often, like free clothes. Not running over to Swags or something to get it. And this is another thing I hate about. Look at the penthouse. You can't do nothing. Can't go up the stairs. Can't play pool. They do this every year. Can't go outside. At least in past memory. Oh, I can pick up the Gatorade bottle. That's new though, because I just got one. That's not how my Gatorade bottle looks though. It's supposed to be blue with my name on it. Can't do nothing with the fridge. I ain't learned nothing from Grand Theft Auto. Apparently, can I pick this one up too? Doesn't look like it. And Ricky's always standing in the kitchen on the computer, basically doing nothing. You can't even sit down on the couches. Like in the past, you was able to sit down on the couch. Your teammates come to chill out with you, to play ball, stuff like that. It was crazy, but I'm about to end this stream because I'm not really gonna play another game. I did this for All-Star Weekend so I could play that, and hopefully I'll start streaming a little bit more frequently since I got this All-Star Weekend one out the way. But thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Prodigy starts, and we back like cook crack, and I'm out.
by any means necessary. Couple million buried in the cemetery. Beamer, Benz, and Bentley, jealous niggas envy. Got me gripping heavy, case a nigga tempt me. They ain't really ready, they ain't really ready. I'm really deadly, pussy quick to pop a nigga cherry. All my women sexy, all my women sexy. By any means necessary. Couple million buried in the cemetery. Beamer, Benz, and Bentley, jealous niggas envy. Got me gripping heavy, case a nigga tempt me. They ain't really ready, they ain't really ready. I'm really deadly, pussy quick to pop a nigga cherry. All my women sexy, all my women sexy. By any means necessary. Couple million buried in the cemetery. Beamer, Benz, and Bentley, jealous niggas envy. Got me gripping heavy, case a nigga tempt me. They ain't really ready, they ain't really ready. I'm really deadly, pussy quick to pop a nigga cherry. All my women sexy, all my women sexy. By any means necessary. Couple million buried in the cemetery. Beamer, Benz, and Bentley, jealous niggas envy. Got me gripping heavy, case a nigga tempt me. They ain't really ready, they ain't really ready. I'm really deadly, pussy quick to pop a nigga cherry. All my women sexy, all my women sexy. By any means necessary. Couple million buried in the cemetery. Beamer, Benz, and Bentley, jealous niggas envy. Got me gripping heavy, case a nigga tempt me. They ain't really ready, they ain't really ready. I'm really deadly, pussy quick to pop a nigga cherry. All my women sexy, all my women sexy. By any means necessary. Couple million buried in the cemetery. Beamer, Benz, and Bentley, jealous niggas envy. Got me gripping heavy, case a nigga tempt me. They ain't really ready, they ain't